and the Minnesota Vikings. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like a little face?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin your proceedings. The first puck sprung in the four-quarter boxing match. It's a busy game.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with the return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Sending him on the dive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run. He only is able to get back to the line on this play.
And I offensive line, and that line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Back to the line they come, second down. They'll throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down throw from Wilson. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Here's Wilson. Massive hit, the ball's out. Packers pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Wilson now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. And they're going for this. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for them. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 3 now. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Brought in Ty Felton. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Vikings
quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. They're going play action. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Pass play now. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, it's in third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Wheels this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right up the gut. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to the well again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Let's go. Head to 60. Head to 60. 60 Bison.
side. This is into the hands of Felton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
10 more yards.
We need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his right. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with a return here. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. There's a dive up the middle. Escapes the defender. By a man, he's in the clear. Space on the right. He's got room. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. Small coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back to throw. He brings it in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6. That's pulled in by Golden. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Running out of chances. Here's third and goal. He's dropping back to throw. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love covering basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardman on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Play action. It's Wilson. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, shake. Cougar 19. 18, run.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. This one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Spins out of one stop, breaks through and breaks away. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end the lopsided first half.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with the return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New set of downs from 37. Go play action on first down. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of losing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Wilson now, first and 10. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Got to move their chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be second and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Another carry for him. Again, he's got room. To the 25. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. This guy today is making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with a return here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. One's complete, right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Wilson now off the play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. So they're going to keep being aggressive too, kid. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Felton, left side. Moving on into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way, is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19, let's go now. Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going deep. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. These things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19, Cowboy 8, Cowboy 18.
They're going for this. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Snakes at the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st down, they'll run. Has a big hole left. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
One-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings are running them out of the building. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
60 license, 60 license, 19 license, go!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
Is a turnover on down.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Caught by the open man. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Wilson with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And he gets the ball all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits. Short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box. And it's why he's been so darn productive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
How about that defense there? Had him bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Christian Watson with it. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point.
Packers 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers 33-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings moments away from win number 12. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Wilson keeping it here. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They design this off left tackle. And this one will complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home.